take a little squat.
Yeah, so doesn't it worry you at all about like the infections? Because you can see your other injection sites look pretty rough.
Yeah.
So we're essentially watching your transformation from, you know, totally conscious and intelligible to, you know, becoming like a zombie out here. Do you need help or anything? Is there anything we can get you?
Nah.
You're good? This is good right now?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep on moving.
So is the high already wearing off?
I'll talk to you about it a little bit. Yeah, no, I never got. Yeah, I was just talking about present. Wink, wink.
So, Pat, is there
You too, what it do, man? We about to get into Brandon Buckingham in Kensington, Philadelphia. I think this jump right outside Philly, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, I'm tripping. I'm thinking Pennsylvania. Shit's in Philly, Kensington, Philadelphia. You and me. You see how nice that building is right there? But there's a whole line of junkies. Man, that's just how cities go, y'all. So let's get into it right quick. I already know it's about to be crazy.
Kensington, Philadelphia is the most disturbing place in all of America. Aptly named the City of Zombies, the streets are lined with lost souls nodding out in broad daylight from extreme drug abuse. Every YouTuber I've seen visit Kensington, Philadelphia has gone with a bodyguard, and all of them say, if you go alone, you will die.
If we were to go here on our own, how would it go for us?
What would happen if I came with no security?
Oh, you easily will get shot, probably killed.
So I ventured
Exactly.
unarmed and by myself to Kensington, Philadelphia to experience firsthand life in the City of Zombies. I'm here at McPherson Square in Kensington, Philadelphia, and right outside this gated-in park full of children is thousands of opiate-addicted drug addicts that wander the streets and appear to others to be real-life zombies. As you can see
Dang.
behind me, we have someone with a tourniquet who is nodding out.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. This shit used to be like this in the city, man. Shit used to be crazy. That fentanyl and that PCP and them dippers used to have motherfuckers going crazy, but it ain't never been like this. I ain't gonna lie. Shit ain't never looked this bad.
Probably recently having shot up.
This dope epidemic, man, it's crazy, it's insane. People are dying and it's dope, it's not even real no more.
There's a new street drug called xylazine. It was originally a horse tranquilizer, but in Kensington, people are using it intravenously, sending them into a zombie-like trance and causing flesh-eating wounds. Later in the video, we meet a man named Pat who shoots up xylazine in front of us and shows us its dangerous effects in real time.
It's so strong. People who don't do it, they could open a bag up and just the flakes from it can make you fall out, even overdose.
Next, we followed the man down a back alley so he could show us the conditions he sleeps in.
A lot of people probably don't even know this back is for real, like.
So yeah, I guess we're in this kind of abandoned homeless apartment complex. All right, so we're gonna get a little look of his room here. How many people sleep in this one room?
Right now, it's like 6 of us. It's a small room, as you see.
What do you think the square footage of this place is?
About 2 arms length.
And she's okay, right?
Yeah, she's just sleeping. She's a heavy sleeper. We try to make it work for the most part, though. Like, we cool, we make it all work. But as you can see, like, there's holes in the wall and shit. Like, we get frustrated. I mean, we're at the bottom of the bottom down here.
Man, don't you get nervous about having the uncapped?
Bro, I'm gonna be real. You got a whole abandoned apartments. Y'all should have spread out. You and me. I would have found another gym.
Syringes,
Solo though.
stepping on them or something.
I ain't gonna lie though. Even whatever circumstance y'all in, it's good to have family around. Even if it is like, you know what I'm saying, not good means around you. You know what I'm saying. You gotta be with family. It's cool. You see how people at the lowest, they all together though. You know what I'm saying? They trying to be with somebody even though they hide up on whatever drug they's on. You know what I'm saying? Like when people get too high up, they start losing their friends and start losing their family. And they wish they could go back to the bottom, just so they could have that. So, real.
You know, for the most part, I try to tell people to put them away, you know, but I'm trying to get on methadone myself, or maybe Suboxone, some type of program to get my situation better. And I'm just slowly trying to work my way back to doing what I gotta do and get clean and just stay positive, I guess. That's all you could really do. And that's our cat, yeah, Garfield.
Shout out Garfield.
Say what's up, buddy.
Does having a pet like that help you keep a positive attitude?
Yeah, he's a good little companion. Around here, it's hard, I guess you could say, trust.
Small business owners who want to save time and money on professional liability insurance
I
should
ain't
go to
gonna lie, that
Buyberg.
bro,
People
retarded.
A lot of shit down here is crazy. Shootings, robbing, stealing.
Is there anything else you want to say to the people out there?
Just for everyone, this ain't the place to come. This shit is bad out here.
So just walking down the street here in Kensington, if you look into these little crevices, there's Narcan. It's everywhere. It's here, it's there. There's probably 100 packages of Narcan on this one street. We have the people in the car right behind us just smoking
Y'all
crack.
seen how convenient they did it? They like knew somebody was going OD right there, just like pass out and be like, bro, I wish I had something. This should be right there. You trying
The people
to
in
be
the car
slightly on it.
behind them just literally smashed their windshield. I don't know if you can see it. The guy just smashed his own windshield.
Assassination time!
As we're walking back, and she just yelled at me, assassination time. Whatever that means. What is it like growing up here?
A lot of violence, a lot of shootouts. We need more love out here, more peace, more love. They're like dead souls out here. There's nobody, no life. There's no love out here. It's like cold. They're like cold-blooded out here, you know?
Yeah, what happened to the scar in your face there?
All the stuff that I've been through out here caused me to like, and that's not the right way to go.
You walk up and down these streets of Kensington, see a lot of people nodding out, overdosing, a lot of people screaming, violence, crimes being committed. And then just down some of these back streets, you have, 4-year-olds playing on scooters and throwing football. And so, what's your
Normal
name?
families
Pat.
live right
How long have
down
you been
there.
living out here, Pat?
I'm homeless right now, so I just come out here every once in a while just to grab my drugs.
I guess that brings a lot of people to this area, right?
Yeah, for sure, man. I'm actually in a recovery house right now in Lansdowne. So the guys are probably going to be pretty upset if they see this video, but it is what it is. I
The
do have
guys
kids.
gonna be pretty
I need to
upset.
start doing more for them. I'm not really doing as much as I need to do. Yeah, this is from
Oh my gosh.
that's from fucking. I had a ruptured kidney.
Oh man.
Yeah, so that was from laying down, basically.
Brother, I'm sorry, man.
It's all good, man. It's the past. I appreciate that. Like, even though I'm in a recovery house, there's nobody right now leading us all in the direction that we need to go. It's kind of like once they get their money, like they get a couple thousand for each person in there, and that's all they care about. You know what I mean? They're not trying to give us to that second step, which is like help us find a job.
Yeah, help re-assimilate back into regular society.
Yes.
Exactly.
The drug is so powerful that
It's all an insurance scam, y'all. They get it. They don't even gotta pay the money. Somehow they do the little insurance scam, get the little. I seen that one movie. Y'all probably ain't, but you basically go in there, get the insurance scam. You know what I'm saying? You don't really have to pay it. Some government agency pays it, but the bank get paid. I mean, the medical people get paid. The insurance company get paid. All that shit. It's really like a money triangle. And then when they get in there, you think they helping the patients? Nah, they want to let them out because half of them that come in are just reoccurring. You know what I'm saying? So that's like you could probably get 20 bands off one motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? He come back 5 times, you might be at 20 racks.
need more help. I'm one of the guys, also, of many who are
Or at least 15.
as a child, and I got to deal with that. That's one of the main reasons I started using. My dad dipped out early, and my mom, she's got a lot of problems herself, just like I do, and a lot of abuse growing up. So it's tough, man. I'm looking for a way out, man. I don't know. I know it doesn't help with me doing drugs. My message is just talk about it. Just try talking about it, because this kind of helps. I might go get high right after this. I am going to, but I appreciate it. You guys pulling me aside. I really am thankful for this moment.
I heard a little bit of your story. I gotta let you know, I work for the city. I'm getting ready to open up a program right here, Rising Up Recovery. Tomorrow after 11, I can meet you and take you to the intake, get you processed. You gotta want to do it yourself. We can get them the help, but majority of that work is going to be on them. You got to be willing to want it.
I wanted to talk about this trank stuff that is becoming prevalent recently out here. What exactly is it?
It's a horse tranquilizer. They're using it because it's a cheaper high. It doesn't last as long as heroin, but the heroin...
God damn, they shooting up motherfucking horse tranquilizer.
And cable free.
Heroin is no longer down here.
It's just fentanyl, right?
It's fentanyl and trank. And I have to let the world know what this trank does. This trank eats you from the inside out. Yeah, you can't do that right there, Pat.
You guys would like to see me do some trank?
Obviously, my ideal situation is you don't do it.
Yeah, no, I certainly would.
You're doing it no matter what?
Yeah.
All right. Are you going to get it and then you come back here? All right, we'll wait here.
Kensington is the most dangerous neighborhood in the United States as of right now.
It's called Hello Kitty.
And this is the trank?
Yeah, apparently that's what they said. No.
So this shit is just available everywhere down here, yeah?
Yeah.
Damn,
you just went
bro.
20 seconds
See
away.
how happy, bro, was to go get that trank? Like, the nigga just said it eats you from the inside. He said, you want me to go get some trank so you can see me do it? What?
And got it.
Juice, yep.
And I guess you're already getting excited
Shit
before
like
you
this
even get
be
it, right? Just
blown,
knowing it's
y'all.
coming.
Oh yeah, the endorphins. You know, everything's gonna be all right.
No alcohol swabs to clean your arm before?
No, I just make sure I take a shower.
Oh man, right into a sore.
Patrick takes about 2 minutes to shoot up, repeatedly filling the syringe with blood and pumping it back into his vein.
And I want to get you an alcohol swab or something.
Pulling it in and out and twisting it deeper into his body.
So you just keep shooting up the blood and then pulling it out and shooting it up?
Just making sure it mixes.
Notice how when he finishes shooting up, he puts the needle with no cap on it directly into his pocket.
That would be the last time. I might use it one more time. My mood swings will be up and down, all around.
Hold up, bruh. I can't do needles, y'all. The fuck he talking about some? He shot the shit in his arm, pulled it out so it mixes in, you know what I'm saying? Blood in his arm, pulls it back in, mix it out, pulls it back in, mix it. He trying to mix that shit with the needle, y'all. What the fuck is going on?
And I'm like, it's like I always need more, you know? Is anybody have a cigarette?
No.
Okay. Thank you, though, man. You guys are very generous. Yeah.
You won't let him hit your vape,
life
dog?
is what you make it, you know?
Damn near,
it's
give
a
it to
nice
him.
treat, you know? Yeah, life is so good, you know, when you're doing the right thing. You know? Yeah. I feel like you said, optimistic, hopeful, happy. I want to do things. You know? See? I'm like, oh, something in front of me.
Whoa.
So
These drugs
I
is
used
wild.
to get creative. You
I
know?
can't even hold y'all. I seen junkies jamming, but I ain't see the whole process. Shoot, like before the shoot, he was y'all like normal. Just looked like he needed something. Man, like he was fiending for something. And then when he was shooting, he was happy as shit. And now he jamming. I ain't never seen the 1, 2, 3. I usually see the 3, and I see the 1 sometimes. I see the 1 excited most of the times, and I see the 3. I don't see the 2, but the 3 after the 2, man, that shit a different look. That's
Mood swings go all over. All right, take a little squat.
Yeah, so doesn't it worry you at all about like the infections? Because you can see your other injection sites look pretty rough.
Yeah.
So we're essentially watching your transformation from, you know, totally conscious and intelligible to, you know, becoming like a zombie out here. Do you need help or anything? Is there anything we can get you?
Nah.
You're good? This is good right now?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep on moving.
So is the high already wearing off?
I'll talk to you about it a little bit. Yeah, no, I never got. Yeah, I was just talking about present. Wink, wink.
So, Pat, is there anything we can get you?
My clean date, a drink, please.
You want a drink?
If you don't mind.
Yeah, let's get you a drink, man.
Yeah, it was a blessing in disguise.
What, that you ran into us today?
Yes.
I mean, there's a lot of people in the world that do care about, like, you and your opinions, and you have value. I'm not just saying that on some cliche, corny stuff. That's true with everyone.
This is what it is I just want to show
Damn.
you.
If a zombie can do it, you can do it. You know what I mean? That nigga look both ways before you cross the street, Nick. Fuck is you talking about? Y'all niggas look both ways. You know what I'm saying? If he can do it, y'all do it with him.
And the world, what it is.
So you want to show this?
Yes.
What is it like living out here in Kensington?
Dude, it's hell out here, bro. You know what I mean? It's rough out here. I don't stay in Kensington. It's suicide to stay in Kensington. So no, this is like the biggest open air drug market anywhere. I mean, definitely on the East Coast, but I mean, they say in the United States, bigger than Chicago, bigger than Baltimore. You know, I mean, those cities are rough, obviously. But dude, between the open air market and the the gun violence out here, dude, it's tough, man. It's dangerous. But
There's a lot of hostility just walking up and down that street right there.
Yeah. I mean, you gotta watch your back. You really do. You know what I mean? I mean, people are actually dying from withdrawal now from dope. That was you couldn't die from withdrawal before. You might have felt like you were going to, because that's the real issue now.
That's new, right? Within the past year or two?
Well, past year or two, yeah. So what happened when fentanyl came out, right?
I ain't know
people
about
weren't
that.
getting that like dopey, opiate, like naughty feeling from that. You don't get that. So then they added the trank in, which gives you that dopey feeling, And dude, it's like eating holes in our bodies. It's not fit for human consumption. And
you can see the flesh wounds walking around, like. Yeah, look at the.
Bam! Hello Fresh. Guys, shrimp spaghetti with the
Bruh, sound like he got some sense, but he's
kick is what we're gonna make.
Hold up.
You guys
Let me
know
get
that
this
Hello
ad
Fresh
past
makes
the-
cooking
Uncle.
dinner.
Dude sound like he got some sense and he's still taking the damn drug. He talking about some, yeah, man, that shit eat holes in your body, man. Like, that shit is good for you. It's not made for human consumption. Look. What the fuck?
Look at the knuckles.
Now you gotta
And that's
break
from
that down.
shooting up trank between the fingers?
Yep. And no. That's the thing. You can get it anywhere. I've never shot up there.
So you shoot it up in your arm and it ends up there?
Yep.
Wow.
Or my neck or whatever. And
That's different.
And it ended up there. Yeah.
And what's the high like?
Well, with the trank, it's that dopey feeling, and with the fentanyl, that's the rush,
Okay, so you always mix the trank with the fentanyl?
Yeah, I mean, I have to
'Cause
now.
I think he's saying he's shooting up the trank straight
Oh, really?
to pass the drug test because he's at a sober living home.
Oh, got you. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know where he's getting straight trank.
If you had one wish, what would it be?
Just that the doctors could get on board with finding something to take care of the trank withdrawal, because they're not treating it. Only in hospitals, if you get it admitted, they're giving you ketamine to detox on, because that's a very similar tranquilizer, obviously, and it helps. Apparently, it works. But the doctors aren't on board with that. So Suboxone and methadone doesn't touch me.
Yeah.
It doesn't do anything.
And then Narcan doesn't stop the overdoses, yeah?
Mostly, no. Yeah. If you have enough in your system, no. So, yep.
I guess, is there any closing statements you want to say to anyone out there watching this?
People need help out here. And, if people
Including
can start
yourself.
being more understanding and try to get, like, the medical community on board with what's going on, then people will get help. I guarantee it. Because just like taking medicine for us anymore. It's not even getting high anymore, dude.
I'm gonna be real. What y'all think, man? Y'all think these niggas need to go to the goddamn hospital themselves, or they need help? Cause I'm gonna be real. It's hard to help these dudes. It's hard. Even if you gave them the right drugs to get off the shit, the right, resources to get a job, the right spot to live in. Sometimes they just don't want it. Like, sometimes, bruh, you gotta think before you take a step into something. Cause you don't know if that step is gonna be a trap. You don't know if you're stepping into a pile of mud or quicksand, y'all. So think before you take any big step, little step, medium step. Y'all gotta start thinking, cause they fucked up and took the wrong drug and got caught. They got hooked. They can't get off of it. You know what I'm saying? They go from this drug to that drug to this drug to that drug because they took one drug when they was 18, 17, you know what I'm saying, 19, 20. Whenever they took that shit, they on it now. That's how crack did it. That's how all these new drugs doing it. You know what I'm saying? They keeping you down. They keeping you locked in. Even if you do go on treatment, 2 years later, you might get right back on that pipe or right back on that fent. It's that serious.
After this conversation, we stumbled upon a woman on the ground, completely lifeless and cold from overdosing on opioids. Thankfully, my camera guy Jabari had Narcan on him and successfully brought her back to life.
There you go. Hold out. No, yo, that shit put you in a full-blown withdrawal.
They said she was there for like 30 minutes or something and nobody did anything, and I just so happened to have some Narcan in my bag. I gave it to her. She came to it in about like a minute or two. She was like back up and moving. And
what happened was we walked by someone overdosing clearly on the street, throat full of track marks, not breathing at all, and then we had to Narcan her, and then once she woke up, she was pissed. Yeah, what's your name, brother?
My name is Khalil Nuruddin Amomen. That's my real name.
Yeah,
like out here in Kensington?
They gonna be mad as shit when you give them the Narcan. They lose the high instantly. They get, you know what I'm saying? They lose that shit like a snap of a finger. They so pissed. Like, it's crazy. You save somebody's life from ODing and they be pissed if you save them. They want that high
it's
so
really
bad.
what you make it. But Kensington is a place where survival has its simplicity and has its complications.
What do you think about the trank that has infested Kensington the past few years?
What I think is a experimental fiasco. Do you know why?
Why?
Because these chemists are experimenting with drugs that they don't know the true impact of. The people who don't know they're using it.
Whoa.
You understand? It'd be one thing.
Wait a minute, y'all. Hold up. They might ban this junk from YouTube, though. I just thought about it, though. The government wouldn't even have to try to hide putting drugs in a city like this. In a part of Philadelphia like this, they wouldn't have to try to work up some chemist shit. They wouldn't have to try to get some doctors to test out a new drug for the population on this block. I didn't even think about it like that, yeah. They probably just trying new drugs and testing them out to see how people react in its worst stages. Overusing a drug. What will happen if the population overuses this drug? How addictive is this drug? Let's go test it out in Kensington. That's exactly what they doing. Well, I ain't gonna say that's what they doing, but I mean, I could put all my money that they doing something like that somewhere.
I think if
put all my money on that.
And then you can prepare yourself.
Not
for
even
the
all my
effect.
money. This shit, I can put
But you don't
everything.
know
You
what
know
the
what I'm saying? I
effect
put
is
my
'cause
life
you don't
on
know
that.
what you've been using it.
Is this your...
We're told a success.
Is this,
I ain't
is
no,
this
hey, hold
right
on,
there
hold on.
passed out?
I ain't no conspiracy theorist or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I live in America. I'm an American. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to do this shit? Don't catch me.
That's a young man that joined our presence. I'm not even sure of his name.
What is it like to have so many people just laying in the street like zombies?
Well, if you have a conscience, it becomes something that you become aware of, and then morally you say, perhaps I'll try to wake him up before I leave.
So we're back here. It's about 7:30 at night. The sun is going to be setting soon. You'd think with so many resources going towards the police that are here, it would look a little different, you know? We've seen thefts, fights, obviously drug dealing everywhere, drug use everywhere. I don't know, maybe it's just too much for the police to combat, but there's police everywhere and crime everywhere. It's kind of weird, you know? One thing we saw when we were with Pat is when he went to go procure his substances, they would dip off these side streets, you know, away from the train tracks, and actually go into some stores, not in this area, but some stores within a 5-mile radius. And that's where he would procure his trank from, was actually the corner stores, which was interesting.
Hey yo.
What up?
Fucking Robert Brooks, man. Y'all already know the fucking is there, man. It's fucking top slime, man. Yo, it's fabulous. What y'all doing out here, though?
We're just wondering, what's it like living in Kensington?
This joint tragic, you heard? Like, anything can happen down this joint, no lie. You could get smoked right now just to be on this corner. This shit tragic, man.
Are drive-bys crazy out here?
Well, these is the best drive-bys right here. They don't know how to shoot, man.
They miss?
Yeah, they miss a lot. A lot of shit, like, I mean, niggas got shot right here. Niggas like, I mean, a lot of shit happened on this block. It's so much can happen anywhere at any time. Like, literally.
There are needles everywhere, and when I say everywhere, I'm not exaggerating at all. Just look right here, all these orange caps, all insulin needles. There's the packaging, caps, 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 caps,
What did they use?
caps,
Insulin to
caps,
shoot it up?
Is it hard being a woman out here in this rough environment?
For me, it is scary a little bit. The law is very lenient here. I don't know if it's because the government has the Constitution here or whatever, but these people need to be a little bit more grateful. They have nuns coming, cooking home, cooking meals. They be like, I don't like that stuff. People bringing them lunches like they're little kids. Oh, you forgot your lunch? It's at home. Peanut butter and jellies all day.
If you had one wish, what would it be?
To be honest, I wish my life would go back to being stable, as to me being in my son's life and communicating with my baby father on a more positive note for both of us, and to get out the street, be able to pay my bills and stuff like that, and maybe go to college or something if I don't do that, or something like that, something to make money and get back on track.
We're back at McPherson Square, aka Needle Park. You know, we've seen a lot today, a lot that I can't show on YouTube, and I think we're gonna wrap it. The sun has set. Yeah, I appreciate you guys watching, and I'm gonna head home. This was wild. Kensington definitely lives up to the reputation, man. This place was crazy, so be safe out there. So we're driving home from Kensington, and we're just recapping what happened.
At least like 15 minutes walking in any direction. It's just like post-apocalyptic, forgotten corner society. The cops patrolling it, completely apathetic. The
cops made me feel less safe. Like they're all around and they're not doing anything. So it's like, well, if something happens.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all. That was a good little video, man. It really showed you what it's like to be in one of them cities. Like, you walk down the street every single day, ain't nothing but needles. And it's funny, I just watched New Jack City. It was just like that in the 80s, you know what I'm saying? Crack epidemic everywhere, you know what I'm saying? Every motherfucker, like, you know what I'm saying? 1/3 of the population in the hood was probably on crack. Like, that's how bad it was. Like, 1/4 probably on crack. That's horrible, bro. Imagine 1/4 of your family and friends was on a drug they couldn't get all out of, and they look retarded on. You know what I'm saying? They look absolutely like a zombie. They look absolutely like a zombie, y'all. So, you know what I'm saying? Tell me in the comments what you think about this whole situation down below, and we're going to get up on the next one. I'm going to see y'all then. Yeah.